So great to be back with everybody.
Hey, everybody.
It's sometimes I think did a week really go by since we've all just been together? I don't know. I just
Yeah,
enjoy so much fun. It's like, oh, let's do this every day, if only.
if only, right? If this is what we could just do every day and, life would be good.
Life would be good. Absolutely. Well, say hello, everybody. Those are with us live. Let us know where you're coming in from. It's so great to see you guys everywhere. And Heidi, I want to give you guys an extra thank you. We had our podcast up for the Women in Podcasting, and many of you voted, and we appreciate all of you guys so much. We did not win, but it's still a win for us. That's what we
Hey,
say.
it's a win for us. The fact that we got like the nod, is
The
really
nod.
wonderful. Yeah,
Yeah, so we want to just thank you guys so much for those of you that voted. We know it takes a little extra time out of your day, but we really appreciate it. And on in general, just growing our podcast and making a bigger difference to the world, we always would love this if you share this with one of your besties or a good friend that you think might enjoy it as well.
exactly. Yeah, we'd appreciate it if you did, and probably they would too.
And they would too. Absolutely. It's a win-win. Well, hey, you guys, let's kind of jump right in today. It's fall, and the subject of weight loss has been a pretty hot topic in the media, in wellness and healthcare right now. And Heidi and I don't want to like sweep this under the rug. We're going to be bringing you more and more science about what's going on with the industry of weight loss, weight management, metabolic health. But in all of that, a lot of people have been losing a lot of weight. And whatever sort of system you're on, there's a few natural products. There's a brand new launch of a new product coming on that's activating your GLP-1 system. There is several different pharmaceutical injections out there that people are on. Whatever you're currently doing, what we wanted to really bring to the table, because I don't feel like I'm hearing it discussed at all, is one of the biggest thing historically in women when they've done any sort of weight loss journey is when it hasn't been successful or they've rebounded or gained the weight back over and over and over, it starts teaching us on a very subconscious level that we'll always be overweight. We'll never make a diet work. This just isn't in our cards. I guess I'll just have to carry this 20 extra pounds. And we become in ourselves this person who mentally and emotionally is in this body. So when your body changes and you don't mentally and emotionally prepare to change, those two things may not sync up and it may lead to problems.
Yeah.
So Heidi, maybe you can just start a little bit about, you've probably seen some people lose some significance of weight out there, especially over the past few years. And some people, I think, are like, is this my new body? Is this really real? How do I stay healthy? And it's that part of it's a little bit of a struggle because it's almost like a new them.
You just hit it right, spot on right there, because it is a new them and it's a new sort of environment. Now, how do I live like this? We get used to living with the weight and living with, what a lot of people would tell themselves, it's failure. I failed at this. I failed at this weight loss. And it's not failure. There's so much going on metabolically that gets in our way and makes it more difficult. But when we lose the weight, then we're in a whole new world and a whole new environment. And it almost can be triggering in terms of obsessive, because weight loss is very addictive. And it can also, for some people, be addictive and other people be very fearful. Because oftentimes we're eating, emotional eating, to buffer emotions. We lose that buffer, AKA our weight, and we kind of have these raw emotions, and there's this new environment to have to manage, and how do I stay like this, and how do I not fail again? So there's all these questions and all this sort of mind muck, if you will, that can arise with weight loss. And I don't know that we're prepared as a community to support each other with it. In fact, around weight loss and weight gain, there's so much shame and this underlying conversation that I don't know that we're prepared to encourage women and people who have these significant weight loss and new bodies, basically, with these
Yeah.
changes.
I mean, I was just speaking with a group of women that are starting to really say, I'm going to do this journey. I want to activate my body and I'm ready. But before we jump in, I asked them, like, tell me, let's talk about what your current story is. What have you been saying to yourself for this past couple months, year, 5 years? And we talked about, okay, between what we hear, what we see, people telling us to over this time, right? Now, even this goes back to us in our teens and 20s of calorie counting, fat-free, sugar-free, this diet, Atkins, Weight Watchers. We could go on, right? It's kind of like, is this just going to be the next fad I'll fail at? Or can I really turn my body back on and become this new person? And I really was like, oh my gosh, when I was stepping out of walking away from my physical therapy clinic and really closing that down, it was scary for me. I was fearful of it because I was like, that was my identity. And I think for many people that are holding this weight, their identity is always, I'm the little heavy girl. I'm the heavy set person. I'm a little chunky. I'm always the 10-pound overweight. And you almost joke about it, but it becomes you. So we've got to write down, what are all of those things that we're currently saying to us, and then say, I'm writing my new story. I'm going to break the habit of being myself, of this old self, and I'm going to claim this. I'm going to step into this. I am this. And I'm not going to lose the weight because I'm not going to find it again. If I lost it, I found it. I'm going to release the weight, right? I'm going to
Yeah.
shed the weight, release the weight. It's going to come off of me because it doesn't serve me anymore. And who is this person I want to become? Now's
Yeah.
your chance.
Yeah.
But who's having the dialogue?
Yeah. I love that I'm releasing the weight. I'm not losing it. Because that sounds like something you need and you just can't find it anymore. There's no sense in that
Yeah.
sort of conversation in there, but to release the weight, I need to let go of it so that my self, my true self, can emerge. It's not as easy as it sounds, and people laugh like, oh, once you lose the weight, you should be happy. Should be, right? Isn't always the case because it is a different world, and a different way of thinking. And I love that you talk about, let's write it down. When you go into these new weight loss opportunities that we have out there, that science has really, really brought to us, I've never backtrack here. In my clinic, when people came to me saying, and their major reason to come to me was weight loss, I just say, no, that's not what I'm going to focus on. The weight will come off because we're doing all these other things really well, and your body will go, oh, I don't need to carry this weight anymore. Oh, I can recruit fat for energy. Oh, my insulin is more stable, so I'm not having all this metabolic congestion going on, and my sugar cravings are going away. So we're doing all these other things to dial those in, and the weight comes off. But if they're focused solely on weight, I don't really have a lot of success with them. And I really didn't push it. But now, back to this, the science has evolved enough where we have opportunities that we've never had before with smarter weight loss, smarter return to metabolic health. These aren't magic pills. Nothing's magic about it, but it helps the body reprogram the information it's getting. We still have to do the diet and lifestyle. We still have to do the exercise. But this gives us, activating GLP-1 in our system gives us a significant edge to really make that happen and make the change last without being sad or struggle, or obsessive about it.
Yeah. I mean,
It helps.
truly, our bodies are the miracle if given what it needs.
Yeah.
And we know, and like you said, science has been very, very new and recent, and literally studies are coming out now as we speak on this new technology. But even the pharmaceutical companies that had designed injectables, this science is still new. This is not like 30 years of research happening. Like, this is less than 10 years old about of really what's been going on. So now that it's like, okay, wow, we have found this, we've targeted, we've researched this, we can help people with this. People need to wrap their head around that losing weight is no longer a gimmick.
Yeah.
And losing weight is just turning on what the body is supposed to be doing, but through age. through toxins, through stressors, and through gaining weight, having those fat cells. The more fat cells we have, the harder it is to lose weight because that GLP-1 protein is dampened even more.
Yeah.
So it's almost like I've given up. Like I'm not going to play this sport of weight loss anymore because I've given up. That's what your current GLP hormones is saying. Like, sorry, I'm waving the red flag.
Yeah. No can do. Like, not gonna do it. So
And those are
yeah.
so many people that are just like, God, but I'm eating better and I'm doing the things and I'm working out and but what gives? So now that this new research is coming and it's going to be able to help people release this weight, the mental emotional part is you were always loved. You are always perfect. Whether it's 5 pounds difference or 50 pounds different, you are the same person, but we see with our eyes so much this outer physical, how do we look, this and that, even though we know like skinny today isn't the new thing, right? It's it's muscular is the new thing, I guess. I
Yeah.
don't know. Should there really be a new thing? I don't think. Just love all of our bodies at all shapes and sizes.
Yeah.
Health is the
Health.
new thing. That's the
Health needs to be
that's
the new thing. There you go, right there.
Health is the new thing. No matter what your body shape looks like, health is the new thing. So think about, wow, I'm actually getting my body healthy again. What an opportunity to return to health.
Hmm. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's there, but you have to prepare for it. I mean, even when you start to embark on this, like you say, take time to visualize the new you, where you want to be with the new you, and start preparing your mind and your body and your heart and your soul to accept this new you and to take that journey, that slow but steady journey. Going too fast never works. It always backfires. So slow but steady wins the race. You'll hear me say that a million times. It's not so true more than ever with activating our body and getting our body to have the right message to release the weight, just like you said. I love that.
Release the weight. And I will just say, kind of in some of the conclusion is, if you're going to embark on a weight loss journey, then you need to be with a group of people that you're going to have support, because there are going to be times you're going to need it. So whether it's a small group of friends, whether you come into a coaching program, whether you need something one-on-one, whether you need support from a doctor, whether you need whatever this may be, you need to find who can I lock arms with, because there are going to be times that you don't feel like it. You feel shameful. You're going to blame yourself. You're whatever it may be. It's like you need to be in the right community that also wants health and is going to be there and has your back to support you along the way, because it's a life journey of health. We're
Mhm.
always finding new things, and all of our bodies don't respond the same according to what junk's been in our bodies of how we need to release things. So I'd encourage you, reach out. Maybe you need some counseling or coaching. Maybe you're just like, I'm hearing you guys and I've been kind of interested in weight loss, but like I haven't even thought about the injectables. So now what are you talking about? What is this new science? We're going to be taking a deeper dive, like I said, in upcoming episodes. But for now, know that you don't have to suffer with your weight anymore. If you're really ready to take on that journey, new technology is launching. And I would just encourage you guys to mentally and emotionally get prepared, write down some old thoughts and behaviors, and start creating the new you in journaling of what do you want to feel like, be like, right? Because you are whole and perfect. And
Yeah,
weight is just doesn't have anything to do with you, but you need to be ready for this journey.
yeah. But the people that have struggled with weight and yo-yo diets and things, you may be sitting there to the point saying, look, I've worked really hard to get off this much weight. I'm healthy enough. I've worked this hard and I don't want to go on another program. Yes, you've worked this hard, but just one more push to the best health you can have with the weight. It's my health is good enough. Check that. There's a lot of testing. Look into that more carefully, because is that good enough?
Mm-hmm.
Join our community, reach out to us, um, and see if we can help guide you and point you in the right direction.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, you guys, the holidays are upon us. Make a good decision now, right? The last thing you want to do is wait till New Year's, and then it's a
Yeah.
lot of busy craziness. So put yourself first. We believe in you. You need to believe in yourself. Let's lock arms together, whether it's with us or somebody else, to take you on the journey that you want.
Absolutely.
Until next time,
Take care. Be well.
thanks everyone. Bye. Okay, perfect. See, you're the perfect one to talk about that, Heidi. We can just chat about anything. Come on, you know us.
That's right.
It's a conversation. I don't know. I
I
cannot
know
talk about
people go,
anything.
do you have scripts? I said, no, it is so unscripted. I cannot even tell you.
If somebody told me I had to make a script and write it all out, it would never happen. I could not do that in my life. It's just like, no. And conversations are better anyways.
Conversations are better anyway. They just, I think, are more authentic. And that's what
Yeah.
I want us to be, is authentic.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I can't wait to hear from your friend about what big idea, what big audacious goals she has for us in our podcast.
I know. If anyone can make
Um,
it happen, she could. So,
okay. And if there's anything you need from me, let me know. If you like, how do I plug people in? I'll send you the recording from Monday night. Just take a listen.
okay.
I'd love your feedback as well.
Okay.
And feel free to send that out to some clinicians if you think it's good.
Yeah, I will. Thank you so much.
Yep, absolutely. All right. Love you,
All right.
Heidi.
Appreciate you. Bye.
Bye.